Good morning everyone. So today I'm going to show you how we make our little Christmas boots. Alrighty, we've got a little cutter set. So I'm going to show you what you get in your kit and then how we make these boots up. Alrighty, so when you open your kit up, you'll have your cutters and your little sheet. Okay, on the back it will show you what you get in your kit here. Okay, it'll have the link here to the video, and then materials that you'll need here down at the bottom to show you what you're going to need to make your kit, to make your hangers. Okay, so in this kit, in the boots, you have a Santa boot, and then it's fluffy trim cutter to make it 3D at the top, and we have a little buckle cutter there, and then this bit is a stamp. So this gives you your little insert there in your bottle. It gives you that shape. But what these also do, on all our small cutters, we have a press cutter. So sometimes it can be really difficult to push out that clay without it distorting. So we've made these little press cutters that you push in and press out, and then it'll press that clay out without distorting it. But this one has got a little stamp on it as well to give you that bottle detail. Okay, so that's what you get in your kit. So let's get started. So you're going to take a ball of clay, and I'm going to smooth out all these little creases and crevices that I've got in my clay. I'm not rolling it because I don't want the clay to dry out. So I'm just smoothing round and getting rid of those creases. The little bits come off like that, don't worry about it. Smoothing round, and then you can just pass it into a ball. If you curl your hands like that, you'll get that nice ball shape. I'm just smoothing out those creases. Alrighty, and then we're going to flatten it down. Now then, pop it on your board, give it a squish, like so. Alright, and you can even come in and give it a gentle squeeze. Take some of that work out with your pin, with your rolling pin. Okay, and then you can either roll, if you've got some guiding sticks, that's great, or you can just tap. Just tap down nice and even. You don't want no big welts in your clay. And keep turning it over so that it doesn't stick to your board. I'm going to change direction as well and get some width on it. And we're going to keep doing that until you've flattened your clay down. Okay, so keep turning it over. Tapping it down. And then you can even stretch it out by flipping it like that, and that'll stretch your clay out and rest your hands from your pin, like so. And you probably want it about that sort of diameter. Alright, once we've pressed it like that, we need to strengthen our clay up. So I'm going to use my rib, I'm going to come on in and just brush over that clay. Keep taking off all this excess that builds up, like so. If you get any air pockets, just fill it in with a little bit of clay like that, and then just go back over it. There we go. Turn it over, and you're going to do the same on the other side. Like that. And just keep wiping off that clay that builds up on your rib. Okay, release it from your board, that'll make it easier once you've cut out, and then use your cutters and do the boot first, press it in, and then just pull it out from your board like that. And then I'm just going to use my thumb and just press that cutter out like that. Take your fluffy trim. And if I'm making lots, I might have rolled out a bigger piece of clay, and then I can get lots of cutters, lots of cutouts out the same. I'm going to do my little shape. Now then, before I release that one, I'm now going to come on in with my stamp cutter and my press mould, and I'm going to press that in first to put that little stamp on it, and then I'm going to pick it up like so. And you can see that clay's stuck in that piece. So all I'm going to do is put my thumb on that top there and push out. And you can see now that that piece of clay has come out nice without distortion. And then just give it a bit of a wiggle. There you go, and your little pieces come out. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take that clay off there, so it doesn't go on the back of your piece. If you've got a maker's mark, you could put that on the back of your piece now before you do the front. Okay. Use your tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little sole to his boot. So I'm just going to come in with the tip of the point, and I'm going to just mark across that sole like that and make a sole. Fab. And then what we're going to do, we're going to score this top piece here where we're going to stick our fluffy trim on. So I'm using the scoring tool, and all it's doing is just roughing up that surface. And you also need to do, there's this fluffy trim, we're going to do the back of that exactly the same. If you just stick two pieces of clay together without doing this scoring and the slipping, once these clay pieces are dry they'll just fall apart. Okay, so slip is just clay with a little bit of water in a pot, and you just give it a mix to get some muddy water. And then we're going to damp. We're just going to dab on where we've scored it there. And you're also going to do the same to this fluffy trim piece, like so. Dab it on. I'm not brushing because I don't want to lose the lines. And then you're going to pop that on top there. Give it a gentle press down, like so, and then just release it again from your board, as you'll find that slip. Okay, so I'm going to remove that slip from my brush, and I'm just going to brush around that trim there, just get rid of that slip that's oozed out. I'm going to come around the side there, like so. So you've got your fluffy trim, and then what we're going to do now, we're going to stick on his belt buckle there, so it overhangs a little bit. You see that? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to score the back of his buckle, like so. I'm going to score where I'm going to stick it, add some slip to both pieces, give it a little bit of a wiggle as you stick it on. And again, just use that brush to brush around the bottom, get rid of that slip. Now then, you can leave it like that if you want, or you can add some extra texture to the top. And how I do that is I take the end of my paintbrush, move you in closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use the end of that paintbrush, and I'm just going to dab in and out like that. And can you see, it's just giving it this fluffy texture. Like I said, that's optional, you don't have to do that if you don't want. So I'm just going to go in and out all the way around, like so. And sometimes what I will do with mine is I'll do the sides as well. There, I'll do all these sides just the same, like that, all the way around. Okay. Now then, if you're firing it and they're going to go in the kiln, you can put some nichrome wire in the top there, so you've got a little hanger. If you've not, don't worry about it. All you need to do is take the back end of your paintbrush, Give it a bit of a wiggle. Go straight through to the other side. Like that, and then just put a hole in so you can put your ribbon in once you've finished. And that's how we make our little Santa boot with our cutters. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon. Bye, lovelies.